I have to cook. I have some leftovers that I'm gonna cook, and I'm gonna make some like a base for whatever I'm gonna cook later today. I'm gonna do the cooking myself because I'm a home alone right now, and I don't want to bother the other people. So let's do this shit. Also, people wanted to see my cat. He's just sleeping right now, but you can see my cat. If you can see my cat here, hold on. Look, that's my little cat. Look. This one is really nice because he really likes being pet a lot. He's very nice, especially to the people he knows. He's very nice, you know. You can hold him like he's a little baby. It's very what you would call it. What you would call, yeah, what do you call a pet that's not very wild? Like he's anti-wild. He's very adjusted and social. Yeah. Okay. This is what you do. You put the lid off. There's leftovers, right? You get a little bit of oil, a little bit of, and then you oil up the pan a bit. You know, oil that up. Just like that, oil. And then you turn on the heat. This one. Right, you turn that shit on. This piece of shit is fucking awful, man. This is the one, I think. Yeah, that's on. I'm not sure if you even get to see that, but yeah, the shit is on. You turn that shit on max for now. Then you get a spatula. You want to get one that's really burnt like this. So there's some shit on it. I think that's fuck. How is there tea on my thing? Like, how is there tea on my? How is that even possible, man? Yeah, make sure it's all disgusting as disgusting as it, and you're just gonna stir this to get the oil nice into the food. Right? Put it into the food like that. Make sure not to air out because this noise is annoying, even though it does give me cancer, right? Now, once you see the oil is it's retracting like that, then you turn down the heat. Right, you turn that shit down to maybe like there. But you don't want it to cook, you just want it to heat, you want to just heat it up. Right? You just want to heat that shit up. You know? What's up, right? This you just let this rot in the pan for a little bit. Stir this up when you're ready. Grab a plate. You grab a plate like this. That should be, I think that's a bit small maybe. I don't know. It should be fine. Right, you just let that rot in the pan for a little bit. Look, I just showed my cat, but he's sleeping, so he doesn't want to be shown. Right, that's my cat. He's like Garfield. He's like Garfield. What a nice little cat. Right, heating up the pan. I'm gonna cook something real later. You know, some. I'm usually. Hold on, let me stir the pan. Stir that shit. What's up, G? Yo, do you have a RTX? Do you have a ray tracing chip on your PC? Oh, I am Dutch. Look. There's onion. I'm gonna use that, right? Onion. Then just use garlic. This that's a little bit. That's fine. That's 1.5. I think that's fine. Right, that. Then I'm gonna use 1 paprika. Look, paprika. That's there. And all of the tomatoes. Right. I'll just cut the that shit up and let them cook later. But you know, I don't think I have meat, so I'm just gonna use some egg later. But I'll put that later because that doesn't go well if you let it just rot for the entire day, right? So I'll just let it rot for, yeah, I'll just let the tomatoes rot for now. Yep. Look. Oh right, toenails. Hold on, some toenails. Look. Ah. How the fuck do you hold, where do I put this shit? I can't put this. Look. Can I turn this? Oh, it's working. Dude, Jesus. How the fuck does this work? Okay. Wait, I can't even sprinkle it. I just sprinkle it like this. Look, I just sprinkle it like this. That's some toenails. Fucking toenails. There you go. Man, cooking with one hand fucking sucks ass, dude. Yeah, that should be done in maybe a minute. Man, these fucking flies everywhere. What a fucking joke. Okay, I'm gonna have to open up my house because otherwise I'm gonna get cancer. Alright, open up my house. Boom. That's open. Because I'm gonna get cancer and these flies need to fucking go. Otherwise they go in my food. That's no good. You know? Let me see what. I don't know what is in all this. It's got pasta, paprika, one mushroom, then some olive, and I think there's meat. You know, ground meat in it. I mean, yeah, shout out to RTX, not like the NASA chip, you know, from NVIDIA. Hold on. Yeah, this should be done. I think it is done. Hopefully not undercooked. This should be done. It's a fork. Alright. Put the heat all the way up to make sure none of these pastas are undercooked. So none of them are undercooked. Yeah, perfect. And don't splash this shit on me. Yeah, that's good. It always tastes bland the second time, but this is fine. You know, this is really fine. Well, I'm just gonna put this on my plate. Let's see. Hold on. Look. Put this on my plate. Well, you can't see my plate, but yeah, it's on my plate now. Dude, fuck off. It's like all of it is falling off, man. Just like me. Come on, man. Ah. Well, that's a fucking mess. No, that's a fucking mess. Ah! Yeah, Anna's got dude, Anna's got yeah, but I've been heating it slow, otherwise it gets burnt, you know. Dude, I need to eat. I can't just eat fucking sprinkles because sprinkles, it's like they stay good for weeks, for months, for years even. I still have sprinkles from maybe 5 years ago that I use now, you know, these ones. Not this one, but this one, you know, this one. But that one's new. Wait, I just, what? Well, apparently my 5-year-old sprinkles just got used up. Anyway, I'll just eat. You know, look, this is ASMR. Dude, I don't cook for shit. What do you mean cook for shit? This is hard. I cooked it for 20 minutes because otherwise I cook it too fast and then it gets burnt. If I cook it too fast, it gets burnt and the inside of it needs to be soft like that. It needs, when you jiggle it, it needs to jiggle, right? And now it's still fucking raw, you know? It's still raw. Because if you cook it too hard, it gets hard, and that's bad, you know? Ah! These fucking mushrooms, oh. Man, these mushrooms are fucking hot. Yeah. The mashed potatoes, I don't know why they don't do that anywhere else, but you can put things in it. You don't have to eat mashed potatoes just as potatoes. It's not... It's not that hard. It just makes it better and makes it taste better. Because potatoes just taste bland on their own. But even though anyone knows bland potatoes, just cooked potatoes, are really good. Or just potatoes. No, potatoes with beans and just some meat. That's a full meal. And you know I'm right. That's the full meal. Yeah. Anyway. I use it as my plate is a bit too small. I shouldn't have used this small ass plate. That's fucking awful, dude. Pasta is so bad. Pasta in a leftover meal is so bad. It's actually bad. And it just tastes so bland. Yeah, I'm pushing 450. It's just my haircut. It's because I'm balding. I'm not 50, man. I'm only 40. You know what? Go hard with this? Just potato chips. Hold on. If I put some potato chips and some sprinkles on it, that would go way hard. You know, potato chips and yeah, now some chocolate sprinkles. Yeah, that's right. The thing is, shaving is kind of a pain in the ass. I usually only do it once a month. When it comes to hair, you need to either just go full looks maxing, or you need to go just full for convenience, because convenience is key. And this shit has got so much oil in it. I think I would have put a bit too much oil. Dude. Sprite. You know, Coke is better than Sprite, but Coke Zero fucking sucks. Coke Zero is fucking awful. You all just put the normal one with all the sugar in it. Which is way better. It's way better. I don't know if you still got some... Oh. There's a bunch of spiders in here. Yeah, I don't think I've got Coke left. Well, I've got Coke left, but not Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, but I mean like I would use one of those trimmers. Right? I want trimmers for the balls, but then I'd use it for my head as well, you know? It's basically the same thing, right? It's just for convenience. Not for looks or anything. It's for convenience. Hmm. Olive. Paprika. What's this? Eggplant or whatever the fuck this is called. Courgette. Um, and just meat. There's meat right here. Dude, I fucking hate tanning. Tanning can suck it. Celery. Um, my mushroom is gone. Oh, onion. Look, look. Onion. Mm. And then what can I do for it? I have to eat with one hand. I can't push anything on my fork because I only have one hand. Right? Mm. Man. Some water with it just because leftover. Some people will say leftovers are better than whatever you cooked, like whenever it's fresh. I mean, they're just wrong. Fresh is always way better, like because this is dry. It's so dry, man. I'm gonna finish the food. It's just I have like two full meals because I had to eat it because it's leftovers. And if I eat this tomorrow, it's gonna be even worse. But this is fucking dry as shit. It's not good, right? It's so dry. All the flavors cooked out. Um, it's just bad, and it's so much. Right? This is two full meals. This is probably more than I eat in a day normally, right? It's just so bad, you know. Mm. Don't they also eat potatoes and bread? Like you do get bread and potatoes, no? In Asia. I mean, it depends on where in Asia. I think I think if you're from right, if you're from the islands, you're cooked. You only eat fucking rice and fish. But if you're from maybe China or maybe India, and especially in the northern parts, right, near Russia, you do get bread, no? And you get duck, Peking duck. But yeah, if you're from fucking Japan or Indonesia or some shit, then you're fucked. You only eat fucking rice all day. Look, that's garlic. Why is it so big? Alright. So that's done. My whole plate is full with oil. That's so fucking awful, man. All the oil went outside of the food and it was so dry because I cooked all the oil out of it. Alright, I'm gonna cut some vegetables, okay? Some vegetables. I used to onion first because onion cooks nice for long, and then okay, and then you do garlic after. The garlic after, then probably paprika, and then you deglaze it with the tomatoes. So let me show you the onion strata. Oh well, it's rotting. So I'll just cut. I mean, my onion is rotting, so I'll just cut that out. Yeah, I'll just cut the rot out. But first, I need to get it out of here. But onion rot. That's just real good, you know. Hold on. You get a knife before you peel it. Well, you peel out the outer shell. You get a knife. And you cut out this part with a circle like that. Hold on. I'll just cut that out. Even though it's growing already, right? Dude, the fucking onion is growing already. What the fuck is this? I don't want to eat onion leaves. I want to eat the stem, bitch. I think I just can peel it off like this, you know? Right? You see the hard part? You only want the white. If it's not white, you peel it off. You know? So I'll just peel that off. And it should peel the rot with the shell. Because only the shell is rotting. Yeah. I'm right. And it's better to peel now as well. Yeah, this is good. Hold on. What I cooked. I actually cooked hard. This is better even. It's extra flavor. It's everything you need in an onion. Okay. It's kind of bad to peel now. It's a bit of a waste to peel off this much onion, but it's fine. Yeah, this is the rot that I was talking about. That's rot. Hold on, I mean, I don't cry with, I never cry with onions. I never. I need to take out my waste for a moment, so I'll be right back. Alright. So that waste is out. So here's the strat. First, you cut this in half, like this. You find the part where it's going to be flatter, right? So let's say this, right? You cut it there. I don't have a hand to hold it with, so I'll just cut it like this. Through the middle, you know? Through the middle like that. And now you want to find the rot and just cut it off as if you're cutting the rot out of an apple. You know, this side doesn't really have rot. That will probably just go at the end. But this side has a bit of rot, so I'll just cut it off, you know? Right, there's some rot on the side here. There's some rot, I'm going to cut it out. And now it's fine. Now it's fine. Everything else gets to go at the last. Now what you want to do, if you're going to cube it, first I need a pan. Let's see. All these pans are so small. I think this one's okay. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Right. You want to do slices like that, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then you want to go like that and you get perfect cubes. So I'm just going to, let's say, set up my camera so you can see. I'm going to set it up. Hold on. No, whoa, what the fuck's this? Okay. Okay. Dude, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that's it. Alright. Now I gotta turn it around like this. And then put some distance. No, that's even worse. Ooh, hold on, I got distracted. Okay, so put it close. Yeah. Okay, so you do it like this, right? I'm cutting around the mold a little bit, but this should be fine. And you just gotta lock in and just don't cut your finger. Yep, that's good. Look, now this is the satisfying part. Ooh. Nice, dude, look at that, nice and cubed. Wow, that is real nice. Boom. Boom, look. Nice and cubed, like that. And for the last part, what you do, you cut it until you won't be able to anymore. Right, like this. And for this last part, you do like that. So now you cut like this. Right? Ah! Fucking flies. Dude, fucking flies! Okay, like this. And just go around the mold a bit. You cut the outsides like this. Like this, right? And then go around the mold and you just cut again at the normal then you flip. Right, once you've got a nice block, you flip it back up, you know? Right, no more mold. That's one half. Right, that's one half. And you just do the same again. Right, now I'm gonna go fast because I'm like a Chad Lord. Wait, there's more mold to cut out, so hold on. Yeah, that's mold. Okay. So you want to remove the mold. That's the most important part. Yeah. Alright. Boom. Okay, now the satisfying part. Look, look. Oh, nice. Look, look, look. Cube. Another cube. Another cube. Another cube. That's just so nice. Just so nice to look at, isn't it? And look, that one was difficult. So now you cut around and you make sure you get all the, you miss all the mold parts. Look, now you cut back again and you just do one more. I'm gonna wash my hands. Alright. So that's the onions done. Now what you need to do is oil. Man, this fucking green screen thing, man. Get out. Get out. Okay. Man, streaming on the phone is so bad. But you want to get the oil and just oil up the pan. You can use butter as well. I just don't have butter. Oil that shit up. Yeah. That's fine. You don't need too much oil. You can add more oil later. It's just the onions for now. You turn up the heat to, right, let's say about this. Well, I'm gonna just put the fire on first. Yep, that's on. You don't see it, but that's on. Now you put it up to half, right? It's about there. That's about half. You clean up all the bad parts. Right, get all the bad parts out. And just sink the onions in. Hold on, what, dude? I can't. This is so fucking annoying. Putting with, dude, holding two hands. I can't. I need to, dude. I need to get my knife and just hold on for a second. All right, so that's all the onions in. You just do this on the side of the thing, right? Get all the onions out. That's fine. That's fine. Then you grab the spatula and you make sure all of the onions are nice and oiled up. That's what you should have. You should have nice and oiled up onions. So the whole pan is nice and oiled and the onions are nice and oiled. That's your ideal situation. Don't worry if they're still sticking. They will unstick once they get hot. You see that? Don't worry about the orange stuff. That's extra flavor. That's old, but that's flavor. Right? You're just gonna do this. Boom. Get them unsticking. Grab the bad part and just put it bad. Just eat this raw. Right? Eat it raw. Yummy. Now this fucking green screen thing, I didn't even put it on. I didn't put the fucking green screen. I just wait for that. Yeah, that's good. Now I'm gonna cut the garlic and I'll stir up the onions in between once they start sizzling, okay? But I'm gonna position my camera here so you can see me cut the garlic. Alright, hold on. First, make sure you get all the cloves out. You just break that. I'm just making sure it doesn't fall on my thing, but yeah, you break that and you get all the hard bits out. There's another small one out here, get it in. You can use one whole garlic or just a little bit of it, but just use a lot. More garlic is always better. So I'm gonna stir up this a little bit. Yeah, just get all the bad parts out. All the anything hard gets in, it's gonna ruin your whole dish. Make sure they don't get in. Okay. Also, if you say I'm cooking slow, dude, I'm not cooking slow. It's just I have to do it with one hand, so it takes twice as long. You know. Yeah. Anyway, you make sure. Wait, let's see. You make sure with the garlic, you peel them like this. You get this part, put your nail under, and you peel. And you peel, and you get this like that. You do that around the whole thing. If there's any mold like this, you just cut it out, you know? Mold is fine, it's extra flavor. You know, that's fine. Like you get that, you peel all around. I'm gonna stir up my pan a bit, so hold on. Yeah, so now it's all around, and now you can just get the cap off like this. And then you clean up the remaining parts. So that's one, and I'll just delete the smaller ones as well. Right, quickly, boom, around, boom, around. Get rid of that so it doesn't fall on your cutting board. All around, and you just take off the cap. Boom, clean. And you just repeat that, you know. Yeah, that's good. That's one. Okay, so at this point, what you want to do is once you start getting the onion flavor, I can't show it because I need 2 hands to crush my pepper. You want to put salt and pepper in the onion, okay? Put salt and pepper in the onion. In the pan, right? And don't be shy with the pepper and the salt, okay? All the pepper, all the salt. You want to use a lot. So pepper, salt. Yeah, I'll show it for you. Here you go. Dude, this fucking green screen thing. I never tap the green screen thing. I have to re-tap it every time. Okay, here. This is what you want. About this much. You stir that up so it spreads around. You want to have the salt absorb. You know? Have the salt absorb what you need to be absorbed. And the pepper is just for the flavor. You can add more pepper later and, you know, pepper it to taste. Make sure nothing sticks. Low heat is fine. You want to put it on low heat. Okay, I mean, this is just getting fucking annoying. I have to on green screen every fucking time I switch around. Can you fix your shit, YouTube? YouTube, can you fix your shit, bitch? Now, okay, now you want to set this up again, yeah? That. Okay. See the mold? Cut that out. You see? No more mold. All the mold is on this. Now you want to just cut little stripes. Right, like this. Yeah, that's good. Boom, boom. Small and good. You know? Small and good. And you do that with the whole garlic. And if you get a block at the end, just cube it up like this. You turn it around and keep going. Right? You get a bunch of small little garlics, and that's good. That's what you want. Or your little discs, little orbs. That's what you want. Yep, that's perfect. And this is the third garlic. Get all of that out of there. Now stir up the pan. Stir up the pan a little bit. Boom. Right, it's getting oranged. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me the fuck off. What a fucking joke, man. I accidentally tapped something, and then once I tap something, it immediately ruins the whole fucking stream. Right, make sure this is nice and oiled. Now, I want to cut the garlic like this, right? Just go over it like that. And just cut it into small little bits, you know? It's easier to have because you can do this and just roll it a bit. If you get a bigger knife that doesn't have this part touching the ground and has a bigger part like that, that's better. But you can just, boom, do that, you know? Just do that. That's it. Right, just make them a little bit small. Right? This will make you feel like you're a master chef. You know? Make sure they're all bunched up like that. Get all the bits off. And make sure nothing falls off. If it falls on the ground, just put it back in. If it's on the ground for less than 3 seconds, none of the bacteria will get on, you know? All of the bacteria will just not get on. So, you know, keep going like this, and you don't want it to be a paste. You want it to still be little, but you want it to kind of stick together. Not a paste, but it needs to stick together well. So it might look like a paste from a distance. I think this is pretty good. Some of the things are a bit big still. I'll just pick those out and, you know, make them small. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Now you just throw this, right? Basically throw this in the pan the exact way I threw the garlic. And that's good. So I'll just throw it in because I need 2 hands for this, okay? And I'll show you. All right. Look, and just stir that in, and that's good. This is real good. You're gonna smell that garlic almost immediately. You never want to mess this up. Garlic doesn't cook for super long. It's really short. So make sure to turn down the heat if you're taking too long with cutting the next vegetable. Turn down the heat, and that just slaps hard, right? Stir it up so it doesn't. It's nice and evenly distributed. Right, then turn down the heat to a quarter. Like that. Just a little bit. And I'll set up for my paprika cutter, but you want to make sure. Oh, whoa. You want to make sure that you add some salt and pepper. Once the garlic is in, add salt and pepper. I'm just going to do that now because I can't do this with one hand and holding the camera. So you should do it off screen, you know? Yeah, that's good. All right. Now for the paprika. Paprika. First, cut around the green thing. Boom, like this. You want to just cut around and just, get it out. You turn your knife a bit inward so you don't cut the sides. But like this, right? And don't cut away from your fingers, of course. Because otherwise you're going to cut your finger. Yeah, then you just pop this out, pop that out and you get a hole. Then just cut in half, right? Through the middle. You want to see where the things are. Make sure you cut it in half, right? Like this. So you get one half and then a second half. Then get these things out and the seeds out. I'm going to stir my pan a bit, but you know what to do, right? I turned down the heat a little bit because you don't want to burn the garlic. Garlic really burns extremely fast. Right, cut out this part. This, right? Cut it out. It's bad. Get this out. Again, cut this out. It's really, really bad for you. It's got cancer in it. You don't want cancer, yeah? And just get the seeds out. You just leave this and then do the next one, yeah? Again, cut out the white part. You don't want the whites. You want to separate the whites from the reds, okay? Including the seeds. The small ones, you want them out. Dude, you want them out. Just get all of this out, And if there's anything left on your cutting board, pick them out like this with a wet finger. Right? You don't want that. Out with this. Alright, now what you do is you crush this down, right? You crush this with the wet side down. Right? You break this up and you crush it. Then you stir the pan. You stir the pan. Right, this is gonna burn. It should look something like this, right? This is nice. This is all the flavor. You smell that flavor. That is flavor right there. All of the flavor is all in this. Right, this little munch, that is flavor. Turn down the heat a bit. Okay, you want to do this. You want to cut it in these parts. Right, strips. And then once you have got the strips, then put it in that so you get cubes again. Okay? So I'm gonna do that. Get this fucking green screen out of my face, bitch. Fucking green screen, man. What a fucking joke. I hate this fucking... I fucking hate streaming on a phone. Streaming on a phone fucking sucks, dude. It absolutely fucking sucks, dude. What a fucking joke. Okay. Cut. Boom. Little strips, right? So now I have a bunch of strips. If you see this, right, that's a bunch of strips, right? And now you just cut it like that, right, like that. Boom, boom, boom. You get cubes. Or you don't need this to be organized. It will just cut in cubes, okay? This is satisfying, right? You're a master chef here. They can be small, they can be big, whatever you like. And I'll repeat that with the second one, okay? If you're struggling, just cut this in half. It makes it easier. Just repeat, and you repeat, and you repeat, and you're good, you know? Like this, boom. It's easier if you have less, so now you do this, right? And you get little cubes. Little cubes are always good. With your vegetables, you want little cubes. Now you claw it at the end, so you don't cut your fingers, right? You know, like if you're playing Fortnite on a controller, you claw grip, you know? Claw grip is the bomb. If you didn't claw grip, you were a noob, okay? Only real pros knew how to claw grip. And now you put these in the pan, okay? In the pan, you know? The red paprika is the best, because the red ones, you get, with the red ones, you get, dude, this, fuck, man, I fucking hate this shit, man. With the red ones, you get the most flavor. This, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's a lot of cold, so you want to turn the heat up a little bit to there. And you see, all the pepper that I just put in is already gonna be basically nothing, because the paprika is just so much, right? So this is good. And now for the tomatoes, right? You get tomatoes, you just use all of them. The whole package. Okay? Doesn't matter. It says these are for salads. These are not for salads. That's a lie. Alright? Use all of these. They're all good. You know? Get this shit into the trash. This you can use as well for flavor. But yeah. You want to wash these because they're shit. They're full of shit. Get this off. And then wash. Yeah. Oops. You want to wash. Okay. Try to get all of them off the thing. And just keep washing them. Okay. Man, this is just annoying. If they don't come off easily, you twist. Okay, so I'm using 2 hands to twist. Like this. They don't come off easily, you just twist. So I'm gonna twist all of those. Yeah, these are just not, these don't want to come off. That's just annoying. That means it's just annoying. What a joke. Okay, just don't come off then, fucking bitch ass. What a joke. So I'll just twist all of these. There's a bunch of shit, you know, shit on the things. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Huh? What, dude, what? This whole fucking stream is fucking busted. I mean, Gordon Ramsay is a decent cook, but the goat is always better because the goat just has the best taste. Oh, there's water on my phone. There's water on my phone. The goat has the best taste. You know, you want to twist this. You know, I just can't twist it because then I crush the tomato. I don't want to crush the tomato. It's not good. So I'm twisting these. Dude, there's water on my phone and it's fucking with my settings. It's so annoying. I'm just twisting, okay? Let me just get my phone dry real quick. All right. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, that's perfect. Just get it bugged. Just get it fucking bugged. Okay, now you put the. Oh wait, I need to stir up. Stir this. You can turn up the heat a little bit. The tomatoes are cut very fast. You just cut them into quarters, you know. But I need to wash these. This is also very fast. Tomatoes are very fast. Yeah, tomatoes are really fast. It's perfect. Boom. Boom. The dish is just some shit I got out of the fridge and I just used it to cook. That's the name of the dish. Do you see that this is steaming now? That's good. You want the paprikas to steam. The paprikas need to steam a bit. Because there's a lot of water in this. If you don't let it steam, it will get too soupy. You don't want it to be too soupy. So you're gonna want to add oil later on. Right? But yeah, this dish is, let's say, called, it's a red paste, soup paste, and I'm gonna use eggs because I don't have meat, but I do need protein and I do need to eat animals, so I'm gonna use eggs, right? But yeah, just do that. Boom. The heat isn't high at all, because in this one you want to cut these in half, right? Halves. Boom. And then thirds or fourths. I mean, this is very easy to cut. This will be fast. There's a lot of water in the tomatoes. That's why you want to you know. Right. That's why you want to. You want this to go pretty high eventually. You know, this is steaming a lot. This is really steaming right now. So I need to get a hurry. Right? I need to get a hurry on. Just cut these in quarters, yeah? Quarter. Don't let it spill. See, I don't want it to spill. Yeah, stir up the pan so it doesn't stick. You see? Now I'm getting the smell. I'm getting the paprika smell right now. This is good. Dude, this is hard. Now it's getting flavor. This is flavor. This is flavor. Holy shit. Holy. Yeah, also for the people wondering why this stream is called xQc is the GOAT, and that's because that's just the truth, you know? That is just the truth. xQc is the GOAT, and xQc always wins, and he's always right. And the legacy speaks to us, and he says, xQc is the GOAT. The GOAT always wins, the GOAT is always right. He's the most humble, virtuous, and the greatest person of all time, right? That's what it says, right? The moments speak, and then the legacy speaks for itself. Get this north. Get all this north. I want to cut with the bottom part, the cuts. Stir up again. Again, no sticking. You don't want it to stick. And even if it sticks a little bit, the tomatoes have so much, it will not stick later. Yeah. Boom. Alright, man. Come on. I need to not twist like this. Okay, that's not a twister. That was a cat hair on my thing. Okay, get these north again. Get these north. You like a lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes are good. Tomatoes are good. Alright. Fuck, dude. These tomatoes are so annoying to cut, man. With one hand. Okay, stir the pan again. You see that it's getting browned? That's gonna be flavor, okay? The brown is flavor. I have to step away and dodge, like I'm playing Souls. Turn down the heat a little bit, just a little bit. Otherwise, it's gonna burn. Okay, you don't want it to burn. You want it to brown, not burn. But brown is flavor. Brown is flavor. Black is bad. Black is really bad. You know, that's bitter. That's bad. That's evil. But brown is just normal flavor. All right, got it like that. I'm putting a little hole, otherwise my knife doesn't catch the edge and doesn't cut. Okay. Yeah, black is really bad. It's bitter. It ruins the flavor. It overwhelms. It's like it's uncultured. If people eat black, that's just not culture. But brown is culture. That is flavor. That is cinematic. That is not that is just pure flavor. You know. Yeah, like this. Now it's done. I'm gonna stir up my paprika one more time when it is done, right? All of that is done. Boom. Stir this up one more time. You see it's getting brown on the edge, but there's no black at all. No black. You don't want the black. If you see black, that's pepper. The only black that you want to see is your peppers. Alright, get this in. Now it's sizzling. You heard that? That is what you want. Get that in. You're just gonna let this soak up the flavor, right? Let it soak up the flavor. Get all of your small stuff off. Are there stuff on it? I don't want it on it. Get some oil on it. Oil at the pan. Yep, that's a good amount of oil. You want oil, otherwise it's getting too soupy. And now you just, basically you just spam salt and pepper until you see the color, right? Look, that's nice and oiled. And you just turn up the heat. Okay, turn it up. Look, now it's gonna sputter a bit. Turn up to where it barely doesn't sputter, but it does really cook, you know? That's good. That's gonna cook hard. Okay? I'm just gonna grab some salt and some pepper. That's salt. That's pepper. Okay, that's hard. Yeah, this it's fucking YouTube. YouTube is broken, man. Dude. YouTube is fucking broken. Like, look at what's happened to my camera, dude. What the hell's happened to my camera? Okay, turn on the fucking heat. Oh my god, turn on the heat. Dude, I have to get my charger real quick. Hold on, I need a charger. Okay, so let this soak up all that flavor on the side like that. Boom. Okay, my whole thing is broken. I think I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna get my charger real quick. Hold on. Dude, my fucking camera's broken. The fucking YouTube green screen spams me every time I do anything. My pants are falling off. I'm falling off. My fucking food is awful. I don't have any meat in my food, so I'm gonna die of malnutrition. Luckily there's an outlet next to my cooking. Hopefully my phone doesn't melt. But this is just bad. It's currently really bad. And cooking with what? Oh my god, I almost killed my fucking cat and stepped on him. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, this is just really bad. Please don't dude, please don't melt my phone. That's the only thing I'm asking. Don't fucking melt. Alright? Oh, you can see, dude. You can see. It's just long enough. Don't double vision my ass. It's gonna double vision it. Oh, there's water on my thing. There's water on my thing. What a fucking joke, man. I was thinking, I thought the green screen broke it, but it's just water. Look, that's melting. You want this to do the sizzle for a while? I just want it to sizzle for a while. Look at the tomatoes, they're peeling, right? That's good. You want to have the peels in it. The peels are sort of like little flavor bombs, right? Yo, what's up, man? What do you mean says hello? But what's up, Ka? Yeah, this is pretty good. Right, this is not finished. I'm just gonna make this. I'm just making this early because I have nothing to do today. So I just made this early. So I thought I might stream it. Right, it's kind of fun. But I'm gonna add some egg later and put it in. But that's, you know, after. I'm just gonna warm this up later today. You can warm this up. Just put this over it, and then just let it warm later. Right, it's kind of like a tomato soup, but it's somewhat less soupy. Because you want it to have some substance, not too much water. Because you can just add water if you want to drink, you know. Now, oregano. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong side. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely pure talent. I'm just insane. Alright, this is hard. Look, it's souping up. But it's melting, right? It's steaming. it's getting off, just add this in. A lot. It's all for the flavor, you know? Boom, flavor right there. It's all flavor. And it makes it more dry. Yo, what's up, cuh? I know you said hello. You said hello like 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna say hello, mate. Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the jungle. Right, welcome to the jungle. Because you know xQc is the goat. Don't say bye, man. Don't say said bye, dude. Or just stir this in, you know? Stir it in and crush these fucking tomatoes, dude. Crush them. Crush the tomatoes. Because then it's yeah, sup, cuh? Said hello. And this is AI. I'm speaking to you, little buddy. I also said hello. Bubba, cuh. I said hello, man. Yeah. Said hello. I said hello. Okay, I'm crushing the tomatoes now. I'd crush them. Gonna slop it up a little bit more. I'm cooking, cuh. I'm cooking. Look, look, this cook. Yeah. Crush the tomatoes, okay? Crush him. Fucking crush him. Like this. Let's crush him. You don't want to crush them too much because you don't want to blend them, right? Because you don't want to make a soup. You want the water to melt out, but you want the oil to stay. And then just mix it up, right? Mix all of this up. Get the sides, get all the flavor from the black stuff, from the brown stuff, not the black stuff, the brown stuff, right? Now this is like, it's like a soup, but it's more substance. Yeah, what's up, dude? What's up, cuh? It's more substance than soup, right? It's kind of like soup with more substance. And you're gonna have some egg in it. Yeah, the only black stuff you want is the peppers. You don't want burnt. Burnt is bad, you know? And just stir this up a little bit. Now just let this cook. Hold on, I'm gonna open up a window, but I can't stream it because my phone is in the charger. Okay, hold on. My phone is charging. I'm not cooking spaghetti, buddy. I'm not cooking spaghetti. I'm cooking soup. Okay? It's soup. Okay. This. Look, you see it's soupy now? It's gonna melt out, okay? It's going to whatchamacallit, vaporize out. Yeah? I don't like putting the sucker on because the sucker makes a lot of noise, and just opening a window does the same job, you're right. And there's flies in my room already, so the chance of more getting in is low. The chance of them getting out is higher. So it's overall plus. Yeah, I don't know what this is, just call it a doohickey, I guess. Now look at that, that's perfect, man. Looks, you see, it's not soupy yet, right? Because you can really get something out of it, right? You can pick it up and there's something there. See that? That is what you want. Oh my god, bro. Stop spamming that. How do you even put that? How do you even put that shit? Thank you, mate. Thank you, Carl. You're a nice fella. Dude, I'm gonna put some more salt in it, but I need 2 hands. I can't show it. But because the tomatoes are very sweet and soury, but you want a bit of salt, right? You want it to be not sweet and sour. You want it to be savory, right? And the vegetables add a little sweet and sour to it. Okay. Okay, my salt is empty. There's nothing in it anymore. So, and now I'm gonna empty out the peppers, right? Empty it out. Also, if you're subscribing right now, I don't usually do this, okay? I don't cook. I'm not a chef. The only thing I do is glaze. I glaze the goat because the goat needs the glaze, okay? It's what he deserves. Because the legacy speaks for itself, right? He's always right. He always wins. He's an artistic genius. He's a linguistic genius. He's a mathematical genius. He's a genius in every way, right? He was always ahead of the curve all the time. And you know I'm right. And you know I'm right. You know we are messengers of the truth. We have to glaze the goat. We have to. The legacy speaks for itself. If all the moments add up and sum up to be the legacy. And those moments, they speak. And the legacy, it just keeps speaking. It keeps speaking to us. And it just says, xQc is the most humble, virtuous, and he's the greatest of all time. And the legacy is right. And the goat is always right. Yeah, you know I'm right. I'm gonna check if I have basil. Alright. I think the pepper's out. Basil is good, yeah. I had some oregano as well. I'm just gonna check if I have some because I'm mostly just using things that I have. What is this? It's pepper. That's not basil. Where is there any basil here? I don't see it. What is this? No. Ooh, look. That's basil, dude. Just pop that. Pop that shit. No, actually, dude, you come into the stream every time and say actually it's watched, but in reality, actually it's just the goat. Right? The anti-XQc propaganda wave is spreading. Just don't make, if you're an EU social, just don't make sure you don't listen to the anti-socials, okay? That's just a little bit of basil. Just a little bit, you know? Only a little bit. I might as well just use all of it, to be honest. Yeah, just use all of it. It's fine. But yeah, XQc is the goat. And you know, deep down, you know I'm right? You know that all the propaganda, anti-XQc propaganda, is all based on lies and deception, right? They're conspiring against him because they're jealous, and they're so self-absorbed they can't honor the greatness that's in the world. They can't honor the virtue. Okay. You know I'm right. You know we are messengers of the truth. So that's a good amount of oregano and basil. Right, that Anjali, gosh, you cooked hard, yo. You cooked hard. I had some garlic. There's garlic in it. I already cooked it a while ago. It has garlic and onion. And paprika. And some oregano, basil, and then pepper, and then just salt for the rest of it. It could maybe use some more salt, but that's okay. I think that in terms of seasoning, this is quite well seasoned. It could use one more thing, but I think it's fine. It's already kind of salty, yeah? Right, for now, I just want to get it and let it reduce a bit with let the water get out a little bit to get it a bit more consistent. But then again, I can stir it up a little bit more. So all the tomato turns into a paste. right? But this is going to be very flavorful, and you know that, right? You know that. Look, look. Even the watery parts are getting a bit thicker, right? That's it. Mmm. What time is it? Jeez. It's already 3. It's so late now. I'm gonna empty up the peppers. Hold on. Just empty up the pepper. There's a little bit more pepper. You see there's so much pepper left. I want to empty up the pepper. And I'm doing this, right? Like this. You know? Ah, so that's not your name, that's your grandmother's name. That makes sense, mate. Yo, where you're from, little buddy? Dude. Can it stick? Dude, they're flying around in the thing. Dude, look at this. You can't even see it. What a joke, man. I mean, this is empty. This is just empty. Ah. And there's a bunch of fucking season on my phone. What a joke, man. Let's see. Yeah, stir that up. Look at the consistency now. That is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh man. Yeah, the guys that were making my providers for the internet, they were sabotaging me. I remember I had some video that people really liked for some reason, where I was playing Bonk, and then I just kept getting sabotaged, or I kept getting jazzed. I kept getting matched with fucking like Australia laggers. I kept getting fucking teamed on, stream sniped on, and then my fucking Wi-Fi crashed like 5 times. Or it crashes once because of lightning strikes being sent by EMP helicopters above my house. And then it crashes a year later again, just out of nowhere. And then I have to fix it, of course. Not the dudes that were providers and that I pay for to provide me with the surface. No. I have to fix it. I have to fix that shit, bitch. Alright, not the people that I pay to make my Wi-Fi work. No, I have to fix that shit. Yeah. Good one, buddy. Good one. That's the EMP, and the GOAT was always right about this. The EMP incident, he was right. He was just completely right. And now we're at the AMD incident right now with the streams, with Minecraft. It's the same thing all over again, dude. They're all working together. They're all working together. Look at this consistency. That is just beautiful, mate. That is absolutely beautiful. Ah! Flies all over the place. They're flying all over the place. That's what they call flies. Isn't that funny? That some guy in England decided to name an insect that flies after the thing it does. What a funny name. Chat, what is your favorite insect? My favorite insect is ants. I can show you. There's ants in my backyard. Hold on. Can I get my fucking brightness up or what? Alright, there's Ant. There he is. Where is he? Look, Ant. Can't really see on my phone. Look, there's an ant right there. What a cute little ant. It's my favorite insect. All of the other ones kind of suck. I like the EU social ones the best. You know? Okay, let's get back to cooking. Oh, caterpillars are cool, but they're not really an insect. They're just butterflies, right? Butterflies are beautiful, though. The thing is, I like EU socials because EU socials, they fight in wars and shit. When I was little, I used to do poke. I used to poke the thing, and then they fight wars. I remember there was one time, massive guy. I named him Goliath after the guy, right? It was like this massive ant that was a centimeter long, and all these tiny ants were trying to kill it. But that one ant just destroyed the whole colony, man. What a chad. Holy. That's almost like my juicer, you know? But caterpillars are kind of funny, but they just eat. They're so fat, man. They eat and eat and eat and eat and they never stop eating. They just eat, man. My family comes from a farmer background, you know? And like caterpillars are a fucking plague. They are a plague. They eat everything. Everything. All the leaves, they just keep eating and eating and eating. They will not stop eating, man. But I do like them, yeah. I mean, the only insects that I don't like are probably maybe like flies and mosquitoes, but that's obvious, you know. I don't think I have tahini. I don't think I have it because I just use what I have, and I just happen to have a pretty good combination for tomato soup. I don't have tahini. I don't think so. Let's see. Maybe this. Nah, I don't have it. I just don't have it. Nah, I don't have it. I don't have it, dude. I don't have it. What about the fish? What's up with the fish? My phone is gonna be empty just in a minute. I need to turn down the brightness and yeah, you need to turn on the brightness and just live off what I can get. Dude, can I just enter my thing? What? Thank you. Dude, can you stop? Can you enter my... Thank you. Okay. Anime. I mean, I watch any type of show, yeah. But like not recently. I used to watch a lot, you know, in the years of COVID because I just had so much time. But nowadays I stream so much and I watch YouTube videos so much and I sleep so much that I just don't have as much time. So I used to always watch all the good stuff and all the slop and everything. You know, seasonal shit. But I just don't watch as much. Nowadays I just watch the good stuff. Because I just don't have any time. Look, it's slopping around like this. That. Boom, 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 boom. That, now it's a good consistency. Right, you see that? It's a nice little flavor bomb. Okay? Turn on the heat. It's done. It's completely done. You grab this thing, you add it over the top, and you just make sure it doesn't get too much. You see that? Get the heat, keep the heat. Yeah, I don't have it, dude. I remember my mom used to bring fresh coriander. I don't think I have it. But I don't have fresh at least. Nah. I don't have anything, dude. I just happen to have I just happen to have basil. I don't have coriander. Right. It's done for now. Later today, I'm gonna heat it up. Basically, what you want to do is you put. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna put 2 holes in the soup. Like this. Hold on. Hold on for just a moment. Right, you're gonna let this cook for a little bit more, just like maybe 5 minutes, and add a little hole like this. Add a little hole for 1 egg, and then another little hole for the other egg, like this. Right? Add 1 hole. Add another hole. Right? Like that. You have 2 holes. You add an egg in each hole, and then you finish it. Right? But for now, just let this sink in and cook. Then you win. Alright. That's my charger. Okay. So I think that's the stream for today. You get to see my cat for a little more. Look at how cute he is. What a cute little kitty. Alright. Yeah, like a little greens. Little greens to garnish. That would go hard, but I don't have it, right? I don't have it. That's just the unfortunate part. I don't have it, you know? Look. Boop. That's a cute little cat. Look at him. He wants to sleep, though. He wants to sleep. That's his favorite spot today. Or this week, he likes sitting on the stairs. Yeah. That's it for today. My phone just doesn't hold any longer. My phone is getting so old, I can't watch YouTube anymore without it getting hitches. Like the CPU, half of the fucking cores are molten. Dude, fucking Samsung molten. Dude, hey, the cat is named Trevor. The cat is named Anjali, your stream is so delayed. It's insane. Alright, Trevor is the name. Alright, I watch a video, you know, just a guy playing a game, and I get 60 FPS 1 frame, then it's 30, then it's 10, and then it's 15, and then it's 60 again. Oh, then it's 120? My phone doesn't even go 120. Right? It's insane. This fucking piece of shit. It's like 6 years old, pal. Yeah, I know, dude. I know you're a dude, but I just know what to call you, cuh. Because your name in the stream says Anjali. So I'm just gonna call you Anjali because I don't know, cuh. I don't know your name. I don't know what to call you. You're just it's so yeah. Right, it's so annoying, man. The phone delay is so annoying. I wake up, right, just after a good sleep. I slept from 10 p.m. to maybe 10 a.m., right? Normal day of sleep. And then I wake up and I want to watch the stream. I want to watch Gamba. I want to watch gameplay. I want to watch anything. And it just hitches and hitches so bad. Right? It's Samsung. They're crashing my stuff. They're paying the EMPers to crash my stuff manually. Right? I know they're doing this. It's so annoying. Anyway, yo. See you around, dude. Have a nice day. My phone is about to explode. It's literally like it's fucking 50 degrees right now. This is bad. The outside shell, right? The CPU itself is over 100. I'm sure. This is really bad for my phone. It's not taking this. It doesn't like me doing anything other than opening up the settings tab and doing anything and doing nothing. Right, I'm not talking to women, man. I can't just stay on the weather app for the entire hour. I'm not doing anything. A content creator. Really? Just like me. dude. Just like the goat, dude. That's hard, dude. It's fucking hard, man. Yeah, I think Lonely skateboarder guy. He also was he made videos and I don't know. Good. XCL. See you around, man. Boom. So if you want to make a dish, it's kind of easy to make and it doesn't take an hour. It actually takes a half an hour. I just had to turn down the heat so much and I had to waste so much time cutting because I had only one hand, right? Which I'm kind of used to. If you try it, it will take 2 hours at least, right? One handing is hard unless you're used to it. And I'm used to that shit because I played a lot of bonk one handed, you know, with those balls, you know, like that. Okay, see you around, Have a nice day.